So welcome to our Face Zoom today, Joy of Holidays. And we are live on Facebook, as I understand. I'm just going to check to see. Yes, we are. And I'm going to mute that. So what is Joy of Holidays? And what are holidays? Because we look at holidays as something that's exciting, something wonderful, something amazing, and yet there is so much stress around holidays. What am I going to wear? What am I going to gift? Who am I going to invite if you're doing it yourself, or you're going to relatives, to family, to friends? All of that creates a lot of different things that might be wonderful on one hand, but then stressful on the other. So that's what I would like to talk about, to eliminate stress and having only joy with and about holidays. I'm going to be using Access Consciousness tools, which were created by Gary Douglas and co-created with Dr. Dan here. And you can go to accessconsciousness.com to find out a little bit more. I will be using Access Consciousness Clearing Statement, which changed last month quite a bit. It's right and wrong, good and bad, talk and pot, all 100 short voice, poets, creations, bases, and beyonds. If you want to find out more about that, you can go to the website, theclearingstatement.com, which explains everything in a lot of details. Basically, if you're new to Access, it's vibrational frequency that clears everything that you're stuck with, everything that is creating stress, everything that's creating limitations. You bring up the energy. Let's say you ask a question, because that's what we'll be doing here. Asking questions, bring up the energy, and clearing it. I'll be asking, would you like to create and destroy that? And then it kind of like wipes all the things that in existence that creates limitation. As an example, everything you have about stress, about holidays, would you now consider destroying and uncreating it? And I assume you would say yes. You can type it in the chat, or if you're on the Facebook watching it, you can always type in the chat as well. Yes. Right and wrong, good and bad, bad and talk, all 100 shorts, boys, full creations, bases, and beyonds. For me, it felt a little lighter. And one of the major tools is light and heavy. So all the lies are basically are heavy or contracting. And the truth is light and expanding. Simple as that. So what we're doing, we're destroying the lies and creating something that's true for you. If it's not, just ignore it. So I'll be talking about me. Right now, I actually are on holidays in Tulum, Mexico. Get away from the cold of Chicago and just staying here in the wonderful jungle. You might not see the jungle because I'm on my balcony, kind of like trying to arrange the signal. So anything that doesn't allow us to create something different today, more than ever, let's destroy and uncreate that. Anything in the way of that. Right and wrong, good and bad, black and white, all 100 shorts boys, full vats, creations, spaces, and beyonds. I'm not sure if you're hearing birds, but they're chirping right now, saying, just enjoy the holidays. And this is your Zoom, so you can ask questions, you can put it in the chat, or you can unmute yourself and just ask the question. Anything that the holidays brings up for you. For me, a lot of times it's seeing family. A lot of it brings up the old stuff, the past. The past hurts. The past kind of like something I said, something they said, and it all kind of like, ooh, do I say something about that, or do I just leave it as be? So what if it's not relevant anymore? Because what if past is no longer relevant? What if you just let go of that and just say, you know what? I'll be leaving now in less than seconds. Allow yourself to kind of like be present, drop your barriers, and allow yourself to be in less than seconds that we're talking, that I'm talking actually, and you're listening. But it's not just me talking and you listening. I'm picking up your energies. I'm looking at what's in your heads. And just allow yourself, let's do something else. Because I'll be doing also symphony, like a little taster during our Zoom. So just allow yourself to relax and drop your barriers and expand. What I mean by that, just allow yourself to feel the walls or corners of the room you're in. I'm outside, so I don't have any corners except maybe this wall and this wall, but I'm going to go out about a mile out or kilometers, depending on what you're used to. Let's go 100 miles, 1,000 miles, million miles out and see if you're still there in all directions. You're so fast, so you probably are already there. And just allow yourself to be present in that space of expansion. From that space, look at the stress of holidays. Look at your family, at your friends, at your frenemies, friends that actually your enemies, and allow yourself to kind of like perceive the energy of that. And just allow it to melt. Just allow yourself to be in that space of expansion. Is it relevant to you now? What happened a year ago, or a month ago, or a week ago, or even 10 minutes ago? Is it relevant? Oh, wait, is it actually yours? How much of it is not yours? Because a lot of things is not ours. We pick up all feelings, emotions of other people. So what if you actually allow yourself to let it go and return back to whoever gave it to you? Just let it go. And see if there is an upset with somebody around holidays, or not necessarily even holidays. It's something that's now affecting your life, affecting your body. Again, is it yours? If it's yours, would you be willing to discern, okay, that? Right and wrong, good and bad, back and forth, all 100 short stories, poets, creation spaces, and beings. If it's not yours, would you be willing to send it back to whoever gave it to you and allow it just to melt their universe? Right and wrong, good and bad, back and forth, on all 100 short stories, poets, creation spaces, and beyond. The playing statement is so new that the old one is just rolling off my tongue, but this one I still have to think about. How many of you would like to have total joy every single day? Not just during the holidays, but every single day, every moment of the day. Just sense that energy, that joy, that relaxation, that being present with everything and everyone. Huh. If you say, oh, it's impossible, what if it is possible? What if it is more possible than you can possibly imagine? Let's just try and create everything you bought, sold, created that not allowing you to be present with the holidays, with every day, with just joy, peace, and glory. Right and longer and there, talking about all 100 short voice forward creations, faces, and beyonds. Just allow yourself to be. And I'm just going to do a little symphony to create more space that can create more joy. And if you could have anything from this, what would it be? Anything. You can put it in the chat and I'll just tap into the energy that you desire. So any desires that you would like. Right and wrong. And anything in the way, let's just try and okay then. Right and wrong, good and bad, fun, fuck, all 100 shorts, voice, collabs, creation spaces, and beyond. I'm just going to check this Facebook, see what's there. In the past, are you still holding on? What if you didn't have to hold on? What if you allowed yourself to live in 10 seconds increments and just choose based on the choice, based on whatever you choose, you actually receive. As can usually receive is that wonderful like truth in the Bible. And we forget that. What if you just ask right now for what you desire? Doesn't have to be just one thing. It can be multiple things. Right and wrong, good and bad, fun, fuck, all nine, shorts, boys, forwards. Okay, see? Right and wrong, good and bad, talking about all 100 shorts, boys, creation, basis, and beyond. Holidays. Because I'm Jewish, so our one of the major holidays coming up is Hanukkah, which is the holiday of lights. It's a miracle which God created, that magic of the oil, like after the victory in the war, the oil that was supposed to last one day actually lasted a whole 8 days. And it's about lights. It's about lighting the candles and bringing more light into the world. So, what if each one of us is that light? What if every one of us can bring more consciousness? Not just on Hanukkah or Christmas lights. It's the same principle, bringing more light into the world, meaning bringing more consciousness. What if you just allow that light, that consciousness into you, into your life, into your body, into your being, and allow it to shine everywhere? points of view do you have about energy, about the life? How much you have the points of view that, oh, those people like Dane, Gary, Helen, they have the life. But no, I'll hide my life. Because what if it's dangerous? What if it's, there's so many points of view. So how many points of view do you have that holds you back from being a light, from shining the light, from actually using the light in your life? And I invite you, if you're not driving, close your eyes and allow the light of the universe to go through your head. Breathe it in. Breathe it through your body. Breathe it out through your feet. Pull the energy through your feet. Pull it through your body and allow it to exit through your head. Pull it through the fingers of your hands and just allow it to go through your heart and through your feet, exiting into the earth. Pull it from the earth and allow it to exit through your fingers and through your hand. Allow yourself to feel that light. A mile out, 10 miles. Make yourself like a sphere of light and move it out more, 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 more. Even more, 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 more. And just like you're shining the light out, allow that light to go into your body. Let your every cell fill with light, every molecule fill with light, and allow it to clear out any lies, any limitation, any darkness that's in your body or in the universe. Allow that light to move through the walls, through people, through animals. Allow that light to be the healing for you, for everyone around you, and for everyone in the world, and for our planet. What contribution can be for our planet, for Earth, for the universe, for multiverse? What contribution can they be for us? Would you allow the gift of Earth, the contribution of Earth, now even more in? And if you're afraid of dark energies or negative energy, to let them in, there is no negative, there is no dark energy, there is only energy. And by the way, even Einstein said, there is no darkness, it's just absence of light. That's my invitation. During those holidays, shine the light in every aspect of your life, in every sphere of your life. Be the light walking. Be the light, the energy of love, light, creation, joy. Shine throughout the whole universe. Or at least allow it to be here on this planet as a contribution to everyone. What if it's more than you can imagine? What if it can create more than you can imagine? What if it's not that hard? What if you don't have to think? What if you can just be? Just ask, let me be the light. And anything in the way of that, let's just try and okay that. Right and wrong, good and bad, bad and path. All 100 shorts, boys, poets, creations, and beyonds, and bases and beyonds. Hmm. Let's look at, like, I'm sensing some interesting energies around parents. Everything you have about parents, about what you're supposed to be as their children, what you're supposed to feel, how you're supposed to react to your parents, or how parents are supposed to love you and cherish you and take care of you, and how you're supposed to love and cherish and take care of them. What if there is no right and wrong about that? What if you are just a, what if everything is just a choice? What if you can be just joy around your parents and see what happens, no matter what they say? Because I know they push our buttons. Um, I lost my parents a while back. My father died when I was young, and then my mom passed away a few years ago. And to me, it's a big loss, especially during holidays. How many of you lost your parents, or at least their physical bodies? Because we miss the physical body. Their spirit, their souls, their beings are still around us. They're still contributing. They're still there watching over us, but the bodies are gone. So if you have parents that passed over, all your guilt or your shame or everything that you would like them to be or not be, would you now let go and just try and create all your contracts, all spouse filters, notice with them? Ooh, a lot of it coming up. And anything I haven't even spoken about that still haunts you, maybe even parents haunting you, would you let it go? Right and wrong, good and bad, black and black, all 100 shorts boys. All that creation spaces and beyond. And everything that you didn't say or say, I know that loss is felt specifically during the holidays, much more. Parents, grandparents, maybe some of you lost your children or your spouses, boyfriends, girlfriends. What if it's about during those holidays, letting go? Like it's the end of the year, New Year is coming. We have a lot of resolutions of what I'm supposed to do next year, what I'm supposed to kind of create or not create or let go. What if it's just a choice? What if you just let go of all those commitments that you committed yourself last year that didn't accomplish or maybe even accomplished? Would you let it go and start fresh in the new year or not even new year, starting now? Would you let go of everything that is kind of like you decided that it's supposed to be like that and it's not? Everywhere we use that, oh, I'll exercise, oh, I'll go on a diet. What if it's just a choice of creating life beyond what you decided you need to have? Whew. Right and wrong, good and bad, back and forth, all 100 shorts, boys, full earth creation spaces and beings. Yeah, let it go. Everything that doesn't serve you right now, in this moment, everything that's, well, like maybe beyond your control, everything that's not yours, that you decided is yours, and you're trying to change, it's not even changeable because it's not yours. Would you kind of return it back and destroy and uncreate everything you bought? Thank you. Right and wrong, good and bad, black and white, all nine shorts, boys, cobras, and beyonds. Hmm. Thank you, Lincoln. Yeah, that was really, I love you. And how much of all of that we can create with just love? How many of you misidentified and misapplied love as something else? What if love? What if we, instead of loving, what if we can be grateful for everyone and everything in our lives, even assholes, even bitches, even obstacles, even problems? What if we can create beyond all of that? Right and wrong, good and bad, fucking five, all 100 shorts, boys, create full that creation spaces and beings. Who's listen, how many lies have you created of what holiday is supposed to be, which never looks like you decided they should be? How many of you showed up to your family celebrations and you're like, oh shit, what am I doing here? Or you dreaded going to the holidays and it's like, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there. And yet it was one of the best celebrations ever for you. It was so much fun that you were glad that you went. But we have so many points of view that creates our reality. Our points of view create our reality, not the other way around. So if we have a point of view, well, I'm dreading the holidays, guess what the universe will show you? Oh, yeah, those holidays will not be fun. What we actually chose holidays as fun, joy, excitement, and just simply being and contribution. How much different would it be? What if you stop judging? Oh, yeah, that. How many judgments do you have about holidays, about your family, about your friends? Yeah, and I'm not just talking about negative judgments. I'm talking about positive judgments, which a lot of times also close our eyes and not, I'm not seeing evil, I'm not hearing evil, I'm not saying evil, which is pretty much you cutting your awareness. What if you can be aware of everything without judgment and receive everything totally without judgment? Because when we receive judgment, we actually can make more money, we can have more joy. And what if we can receive judgment and not be affected by that? How much more fun life would be? How much more fun holidays would have been? What would it take for you to stop judging? What would it take for you to create beyond judgment? Hmm. Right and wrong wouldn't be a fucking thought. All 100 short words, all that's creation spaces and beyond. What if the gift of holidays right now is an invitation to stop judging and receive judgment and just be in a total allowance? What if you actually allow yourself to go beyond the judgment? It is an amazing book that Gary Douglas wrote, Gift of Allowance. Highly, highly recommend buying the book, reading it, getting it on Audible. It's amazing. It's totally beyond this reality where it allows you to choose something different. Rachel Silver and I did a book club on that. It literally changed my life. There are other books that Gary and Dane wrote that you can check out on accessconsciousness.com. There are a lot of classes going on, and one of the major tools to get over the judgment are bars. Access bars totally changed my life 13 years ago. I had no idea what it was. Somebody said the clearing statement, which was much shorter than now. And I'm like, something changed in me. Something shifted. There was such a lightness in there, just like maybe some of you experienced during this call, if you're new to Access. And with bars, I'm like, what is that? And they're like, it's bars. So I'm like, okay, I'll take the class. I had no idea what it was. And it's changed my life completely 13 years ago. The first thing I noticed, my claustrophobia was gone, my fear of heights were gone, but also I was in much more allowance of people. They didn't irritate me as much. They kind of like, I looked at them, I was like, whatever they were doing was actually funny. If you think about it, there's a lot of limitation that they try to project on you or they do themselves. They're like, why are you doing that? But you don't have to ask them. You can actually look at it. It's like, interesting choice they made. Or if they have a point of view, like a judgment, and say, interesting point of view, they have this interesting point of view. Or if you have an interesting point of view, you can say, interesting point of view, I have this interesting point of view. That's an amazing tool to use, especially during holidays, because a lot of things will be coming up. I invite you to use that tool for every single thought, feeling, and emotion that comes up, or any judgment that you receive, or judgment that you have. Just use that and just say it. You can say it in your head. You don't have to say it aloud. There is an app, Access Consciousness. That's actually it doesn't belong. At this point of view, you can do the same thing. You can put a timer, like an alarm, every few minutes or every few hours, and just ask that question, and just see what that will create in your life. Who does it belong to? Also, an amazing tool during holidays, because you will sense a lot of people getting drunk, a lot of people getting upset, angry, shameful. There's going to be a lot of emotions flying around you, around like 10 miles, 1,000 miles radius. And a lot of us are picking that up as a sponge. So by asking a question, what does it belong to? A lot of times it shifts the perspective. It allows us to free ourselves from other people's influences and just be ourselves. Just be. That's my invitation for the next few days, or at least till New Year, or maybe after New Year. Use that tool frequently and see what it will create in your life. And if you're curious more about bars or more tools of access consciousness, you can always take a class around the area where you are. I'm in Chicago. Right now I'm in Tulum till February, so I'll be doing classes only online right now. I'll be doing one class on relationship, January 21st. It's not a free class, it's only $50. I strongly invite you to join me for that class. It's $50 for hour and a half to 2 hours, where we'll be exploring specifically the relationship. It's based on Simone relationship done differently. It's intra-class. I also will be doing some symphony sessions, which are not scheduled yet. When I come to check out back, not back, when I go forward home, I'll be doing Bars Foundation and the Body Class. You can all check it out on my website, Creating Abundance with Ease, or accessconsciousness.com. It shows on both. So it's up to you to choose how much you allow yourself to shift, how much light you can bring to you and the world, how much conscious are you desiring to be. It's all up to you. It's all about choice. Choice that you make every 10 seconds, or actually a millisecond. There's a lot of times, a lot of stupidity that we do comes from that millisecond of unconsciousness of a thought, feeling that comes through that we kind of like, oh, that. And then it creates, not necessarily in that moment, but maybe in the future. I can share it with you. I had thoughts, oh, I don't want to live like that years ago. Guess what I created? A heart disease. So I ended up with open heart surgery at 37. It's very magical. We create with such an ease. We create with such an amazing power of magic. We can create for us, or we can create against us. Which one will you choose? There's a lot of unconsciousness and anti-consciousness creates against us. Because consciously, we will not choose to create against us and create illnesses. And yet, many of us have some sort of dis-ease with body, some sort of dis-ease with money, with relationship. And by the way, the relationship class will not be just relationship with people. It will be with money. It will be with your body, with yourself. We'll be talking a lot about using a lot of tools that are specifically for the relationships. Let's allow it to go beyond what you have right now. And especially now with the new year coming, with Christmas, with Hanukkah, let's choose something else. Something that works for us. And anything that doesn't allow that, let's destroy and uncreate that. Right and wrong, good and bad, talking about all 100 short stories, all that creation spaces and beyond. And thank you so much for joining me. I think I'll conclude this for now. And you can join, as I said, in the future. I'll probably be doing some other Zooms and Facebook Lives. I know I haven't been active lately. I have a little grandson. He's 2 now. So the first 2 years was like a little tough for me to get away from him. But now I think I might be doing a little bit more of kind of like inviting you to different possibilities. So thank you so much. And I'm going to stop recording. And I will see you